Boy, I had an interesting conversation with a buddy of mine at work some time ago. But he says, "Hey Nick, how long would you say it takes you to master something?" And I said, "About 5 years." And he goes, "Did you say about 10,000 hours?" I say, "Yeah, about 10,000 hours." And we both start thinking about it, realizing that we do basically the same job, and we've been doing it more than 5 years. So what does that mean, right? That means we're doing the same job over and over and over again. You learn little tricks, right? Little tricks of the trade, stuff like that. You kind of pick up, but you basically have it mastered after 5 years. And so you're just repeating last year over and over and over and over again, and you're not really getting anywhere, right? It's just the same thing over and over again. And we go through life thinking that we've got all this time, right? But time waits for no man, it waits for no woman, right? And we just think, oh, I got time. I got time. I'm young. I'm only 25. I'm only 35. I'm only 40. Then all of a sudden you're 80, and you realize you're out of time. You realize you should have done something sooner. I mean, can you imagine that? Think about that. Having that realization that you had this music inside you, these dreams you wanted, and you're 80. Maybe you feel like it's too late then. Maybe it is too late. Maybe you don't have the energy. You don't have the help to do it. And then you have all that regret. But you can start taking daily steps, right, towards whatever it is you want, right? I mean, I talk to a lot of people, and we all want more out of life, it seems like. You know, a lot of us aren't satisfied with our jobs. We aren't satisfied with the income that we bring in, right? We want more time with the family. We want to travel. We want to do these things, right? But we can't. We're tied to our jobs. And we just keep going through the process of it, thinking that someday it'll get better, but knowing that it won't. We know it won't if we don't change things. You know, there's a scene. I love Rocky movies, and there's a scene in Rocky 3 where Rocky's just not into it. And Apollo Creed, he's sparring with Apollo Creed, and Apollo Creed says, "There is no tomorrow." And if we all had that same mindset, there is no tomorrow, can you imagine what kind of things you would accomplish? Try to let that sink in. Try and have that mindset. There is no tomorrow. You have today, and just focus on today. Yeah, we can do some pretty amazing things. Go and grow.